What's going on? What's going on, people of you, me, and everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Um, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. I hope everything's going your way today. Um, before I get started with anything else, I'm going to let you know that tonight's video will not be shared by to me anyway, um to a bunch of other groups. It's not for them. It's not for them. uh i i I it's difficult, not gonna lie, not gonna lie to you. It's difficult to bring a message like I'm gonna bring tonight and share it with a bunch of people. I wish that I could be like, this is going to be, a video that I could actually share amongst people on a regular basis, but it's not. I'm sorry, it is not. Uh, I do apologize for all of that. Um, however, this is hashtag Mr. Come On to the People, Come On to the Temple. Hope you are enjoying your evening so far. Hope that you are able. I'm trying to make this public while I'm talking, and something's wrong somewhere. Um, but hoping that you all having a productive week so far. Hoping that you're doing something to make your life better, right? Um, I'm hoping that sometimes thinking on my nerves. I'm gonna tell you. Hoping that you're all doing great. Um, to all the Cowboy fans, first of all, I feel good about my team. I'm not gonna lie. Because I thought it was gonna be a bloodbath for my team, and it was not. So I feel good about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that we were gonna lose by a bunch, and for us to take it to overtime, and that was going to Dion. For us to take it to overtime, and for you to win by 3 points, I do feel all right. I promise you, I do. This is no lie. As the folks say, no cap, no cap on that. Um, I promise you, I feel all right about that. I do, seriously. Um, I'm so grateful. First of all, shout out to the MMC Greenville family. Shout out to Angela Harper for her her anniversary that just passed. I do have to give credit where credit is due. The reason I'm doing that for her, she don't understand that. I listen to when people pray and whatnot, and hmm, literally pray, and I heard one of the prayers that she prayed, and I appreciate what she didn't say, which is something I'm very, very, very proud of. And she started to say something, and then she stopped, so I knew she knew what was going on in my personal life, which is why I'm not mad at her at all. And I wish that more people would be in tune to what's going on out here in these streets, as far as the people that they serve. It's funny that we say we serve the people, but we don't know what is going on with the people we claim to serve, right? So this is why I'm so ever um am dedicated to her for the work she's done. So if you give me a couple of minutes, I'm gonna give you the health tip, and I will continue on the path that we are trying to go. Um, while I'm doing this, let's see, what can I say? I appreciate, yes, I appreciate all of your comments. I appreciate all your critiques. I appreciate everything you have said to either help or hurt me. Uh, I take it all into consideration because I do want to get better in this space. And because I want to get better in this space, I do take all the advice because I want to make sure that um, I want to make sure that I'm trying to make the best content possible. And speaking of which, I gave Tish tonight off because she just got off work. She did not have anything for me. And I want to make sure that when she comes on, that she is able to um she's able to be able to connect with the people uh as much as possible because I want her to engage and interact with the people as much as possible. So I got it, I believe, public now, so I can continue talking about what I was going to deal with. So, once again, you know who this is already. Hashtag Mr. Come On to the Temple. Hoping that you all had a great day, a prosperous, productive week. Uh, a week that you're actually proud of, that you've done something that you actually appreciate. So, um, at the church, they're talking about sepsis, which I will deal with next week. But because I saw this, uh, my health tip, I'm dealing with sickle cell disease. Sickle cell disease is a group of blood disorders that affects hemoglobin and red blood cells. Sickle cell disease is an inherited condition meaning it is passed down in families. Normal red blood cells are round and flexible. They flow easily through the body's blood vessels. People with sickle cell disease have red blood cells that are hard and sticky and shaped like a banana. Sickle cells clump together and clog blood vessels. The cell blocks tiny blood vessels and slows the delivery of blood and oxygen in the blood organs. Sickle cells die faster than normal red blood cells. They cause anemia, a condition that develops when a person has low number of red blood cells. Fewer red blood cells are available to deliver oxygen. I can go on and on to this reading. What's going on, Walt? Walt, Tish won't be on tonight. We're making a video on Friday night, me and her. So I want y'all to look, please, everybody, look forward to me and Tish's video on Friday night. So I can deal with the reading of what these people are talking about. Sickle cell is beautiful, um, but I don't need it. I have sickle cell. Welcome to a sickle cell patient, sickle cell client. And one thing that I can actually say about sickle cell that whether you have the trait or whether you have the actual disease, it hurts like nothing else. Um, People with the most severe cases, they have to have blood transfusions. Others, like myself, we go through periods of time in the year where we are very much in pain. And the sad thing is because it affects a lot of African Americans, it's not really dealt with like it should be dealt with. Because when you deal with hemoglobin, a lot of people deal with cancer before they deal with sickle cell. And I believe that sickle cell should have its own segment in the diseases that we deal with because we don't deal with it like we should because it is not fat. It does not affect, excuse me, pardon me, as Cam would say, it does not affect the majority of the population. It affects only 13% of the population. And in that 13%, it's a smaller number. So, sickle cell, let's deal with it. September is Sickle Cell Awareness Month. Let me say something real quick to the little folks trying to talk to me. And all right, that is done. Let's deal with my topic for tonight. Yes, there is new research. Unfortunately, Walt, uh, because I know or I knew who I knew. Let's put it that way. Because I knew who I knew, I know that there has not been uh, too much progression in that field. And I'll leave it like that. If you ever get to go to the hospital, ECU, look for a Dr. Lola Laus. Excuse me, Darla Laus. Look for Dr. Darla Laus and tell her I sent you. Darla Laus. Ask for her by name, Darla Laus. And she could help you more than we've been helped over the years. Okay, so if you have sickle cell or the sickle cell trait, and you are in the Pitt County area, and or you have to go to ECU Health, ask for Dr. Darla Laus, and that is my health tip for today. My health tip for today. Without any further ado, I want to get into the video. Cool beans, because I know someone else is trying to be your doctor, but I do it later on. I'm not doing that tonight. I'm not doing that tonight. But just because just say that the person I knew, and I say knew past tense, that's how I know the name of Dollar Laos. So, without any further ado, let's get into the context of tonight's video. Tonight's video. If you will shout yourselves out in the comment section, I promise I will say hello back. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat you alive. I'm not gonna embarrass you or anything of that nature. So while I'm talking, if you will shout your own selves out, I promise you, I will say hello back, and I will not embarrass you. I promise, and I hope that I don't right. Well, so you know already, already. I will not embarrass you out here in these Facebook streets. So just shout yourselves out. But because I know today's video will not be popular, I don't have a pretty girl in the screen with me to make the man folks look. I don't have a topic that people will see as controversial and try to either believe or not believe in. I'm purposely not sharing the video like I normally do every Wednesday night. And please, 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 always look forward to my after video stuff. Very important. Very important. Please shout yourselves out. I'm looking at I'm looking at the eyes, and I want to see one name. So please, 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 shout yourselves out. I promise you I'll speak to you. I do see the chat. I'm going to see the chat tonight, and I will talk to you accordingly. I will talk to you accordingly. The topic of tonight's video, however, and I have to go ahead and get started so I can go ahead and log off. I don't want to worry your patience very long. It's already 9:21:22. Give us Barrabas. What's going on, player? I see you. I see you. Give us. Where is your cousin? He always talks about. What up, G? Uh, Cuts and Player, your cousin. I was talking about the podcast. I don't ever see him on. Tell him I said I need to see him on like live so I can shout him out. He does great work on my hair. Topic tonight. Give us Barabbas. The topic tonight. I'm gonna get him next time down, and I'll make sure I said you said it, and I want you. I need you to stand 10 toes down. Give us Barabbas. My topic tonight is give us Barabbas. I don't normally give you Bible scriptures in Wednesday night videos. Me and Tish get together. We give a topic or have a topic, and we deal with a topic that deals with either relationship or social issues. And I'm so grateful to Tish for grounding me so I won't go too deep in certain arenas. However, I want to deal with the topic. Give us Barabbas. I promise you, Greg, I don't normally do this. However, in the book of the Bible, Matthew chapter 27, starting at the 11th verse, it says, and Jesus stood before the governor, colon, and the governor asked him, comma, saying, comma, art thou the king of the Jews with a question mark? And Jesus said unto him, thou sayest. And when he was accused of the chief priests and elders, he answered nothing. Okay, G. Listen, G. If you don't want me to don't talk to me, go ahead and free yourself. Then said Pilate unto him, hearest thou not how many things they witnessed against thee? And he answered, not a word. Jesus answered, not a word. And so much that the governor marveled greatly. Now, at that feast of the governor was wont to release unto the people a prisoner, whom they would. And they had a notable prisoner called Barabbas. Therefore, or as what's the name? It'll come to me later on. As you says, therefore, where they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them, whom will ye that I release unto you? Barabbas, who was a known crook, who was a known thief, or Jesus, which is called the Christ. For he knew that for envy they had delivered him. When he sat down on the judgment seat, his wife sent unto him, saying, Have thou nothing to do with that just man? For I have suffered many things this day in a dream because of him. I'm going somewhere. Just stay with me. But the chief priests and the elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Jesus. I'm going to read that one more time. But the chief priests and the elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Jesus. The governor answered and said unto them, Whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas. Pilate said unto them, What shall I do then with Jesus, which is called the Christ? They all said unto him, Let him be crucified. And the governor, I was ready to cook a long time ago. Sorry, people. And the governor, let's calm down. The governor said, Why? What evil hath he done? Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs. The governor asked, Why? What evil hath Jesus the Christ done? It says, But they cried out the more, saying, Let him be crucified. Verse 24 says, When Pilate saw that he could not prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just means righteous, just means innocent person. See ye to it. In other words, make sure you see what I'm doing. Then answered all the people and said, His blood be on us and on our children. The topic tonight is to give us Barabbas. I read a passage of scripture. I know that many people in your churches didn't preach a sermon that they should have preached. The reason I know this, yes, but I'm trying not to cook too hard, G. The reason I know this is because they understand the mood of you ignorant people, and they knew if they actually told the truth, they might be voted out. If they told the truth, then they might no longer be pastors. Let's deal with this passage of scripture. And I don't know if G on or not, Greg on or not. I promise you, Greg, I don't normally do this. I promise you, I don't. I promise you, sir, I don't. I do not do this. I try to go as far away from biblical preaching as I can, but I have to deal with it tonight. I'm sorry. Jesus, as we were taught, was an innocent man. In the Bible that deals with the Jesus the Christ, that dealt with the man that people said died for the sins of the world, people who say live this perfect lifestyle. The only thing he was guilty of is talking in a manner that certain people didn't like. He was guilty of having his own thoughts that he said was sent by God. He had his own ideals that he said was sent by his father. And then there was a group of people who did not appreciate and didn't like what he was saying. They didn't like the work he was doing. I got you, G. I'm just saying I don't normally do it because I'm not. This is I'm never going to be the person that tries to like. I'm not here to make a sermon for you, thus and such. I'm not that person. But anyway, laughing at G and everything else. We have this man who's innocent that people hated how he spoke, and they wanted him crucified. And his last days, I'm not going to too much of the story, but in the story it talks about how he was supposed to be crucified, and the crucifixion, all the people that heard him but didn't appreciate or like what he said thought this man should be, as we say out here in these 21st century streets, should be unalived for what he said. So now we have the governor, the head of state, Chris Rock, if you will, who is trying with all his heart, mind, and soul to let this innocent man who's actually done nothing illegal pay attention. The governor was trying to free a man who's done nothing illegal. He's trying to offer up the people a choice. Who would you have me set free? This known crook who you know if I set him free, he's going to take your money, he's going to take your property, he's going to take something that does not belong to him from you. Or would you rather me release this man who we all know who's done nothing wrong? He's done nothing illegal. All he did was preach. All he did was tell his beliefs. He told you what he believed in. He told you what his values and morals were. Yes, swiper, no swiper. Yes. He told you what his values Her more words were, who would you have me release to you because it's my anniversary, and on my anniversary I can release a criminal. And since that we have this man who we already know who's done nothing wrong, nothing illegal, but somehow or another he is a criminal in the eyes of your government, who would you have me let go? Now, if I was talking to Tish and I'm not online, I would say this statement a whole lot differently. But because I'm actually online and I have people who watch the videos, I'm going to say it this way. The individuals chose to release a known criminal who's done illegal acts. He then asked the question, what should I do with this just, innocent, law abiding citizen? What would you have me do with this man? And the people said, crucify him, unalive him, assassinate him. It was so bad that his wife, the governor's wife, Pilate's wife, said, we have to get rid of this man because what he's saying and what he believes in, they're giving me bad dreams. I'm in my feelings because of what he believes in. I'm in my feelings because of what he says. Having bad dreams because what he says, it deals with my immorality. I'm in my feelings because of what this man teaches. It goes against the wrong I'm doing. I'm in my feelings. Let's go here because now I'm ready to cook. I'm in my feelings because the lying and the cheating and the stealing I'm doing. This man is talking against all of that. I try to make it simple. Like, I can steal from Walmart because they're a big corporation. I can lie to a major business and say, I didn't get. I'm not satisfied with your service because you are a major business. I can deal with that. But because this man who dares talk about what I'm doing wrong, I'm having bad dreams. He hurt my feelings. He hurt what I believe in because he's talking right. He's talking moral. And I want to stay immoral. I don't want to live right because I want to keep making excuses for the wrong I'm doing. How dare this man come out and talk against what I'm doing? He can't talk like this to me. I'm having bad dreams. My feelings are hurt. You have to get rid of this man because I feel that as long as I'm taking from the big society, I'm taking from who I see as rich, I'm stealing from them. They're not hurting. I should be okay. You can't have this man talking to me about morality because it's hurting my feelings. It's bothering me. I'm having bad dreams because of him. Get rid of this man whom you call Jesus, the Christ. How dare him question my morality when I believe the evil that I do is justified because I was stolen. The evil I do is justified because I was enslaved. The evil I do is justified because you've taken from other people. So since you've taken from other people, I should take from you. My evil is justified. How dare you, Jesus the Christ, challenge my mindset because I feel justified in doing the wrong because I've been done wrong too. You're hurting my feelings. Crucify that man. Bring out the thief who I feel better than. You are a thief, Barabbas. Give us Barabbas. Because I know I'm better than him. I can talk about him. But the person who dares challenge my morals, my values, get rid of him. I can't deal with it. Yes, 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 sir. Very true. I can't deal with you calling me out on my crap because I feel justified doing it. I'm not robbing the poor. I feel good. I'm not robbing people who I think is equal to me. I feel good. I'm robbing the ends that got more than me. But this man called Jesus the Christ, how dare you talk about what I'm doing? Get rid of you because I can't live up to your value system. It is easy for me to look better than who's less than me. So please free that joker because as long as he's out in these streets, I feel great. Crucify, assassinate the person who dares to challenge my negative views on life. Crucify the person who dares to challenge my false views on life. Crucify the person who dares to challenge my misguided views on life. Crucify him. Your own wife. Your own wife, Kasha G, your own wife says that this man that you're trying to save is giving her bad dreams. Not because he touched her, not because he raped her, not because he assaulted her. She's having bad dreams because she has a negative outlook on life. How dare he challenge my negative outlook on life? The last scripture before I leave, and I'm leaving soon. Psalms 137. I'm going to read the 8th and ninth chapter. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against stones, the babies. Happy are you. Let's break it down to today's terms so you won't get this misconstrued. I'm proud of you for taking your little ones and throwing them against the stones. I'm so messed up in these streets. Not only do I want to crucify the man who dares to challenge my morals, I want to get rid of the little ones because they're innocent. TJ, what are you saying? If I was preaching, I would take my last 10 minutes to tune up. I would ask my musicians to play in the key of C sharp, aka D flat, and I would close this out by tuning. However, because you see the temple sign behind me, I don't have that luxury. So, since I don't have that luxury, I have to be able to convey this message to you and be able to tie it together. Both Matthew 27 and Psalms 137, they have the same premise. Both premises are full of people that have lost their God blessed minds. How dare you want an innocent person, children or adult, to be crucified because they challenge your immorality? Yet we live in the time of the 21st century. Let's break it home because I'm sticking on the Bible now. We live in a time of the 21st century where you can't, how dare you, talk about my morality because I'm moral contingent to what I'm going through. My morality is contingent what I'm going through. In other words, If I feel, and I'm going to say it again, if I feel I'm being done wrong, then I'm going to act out in a negative way because I feel I'm being done wrong. Dr. Hardy, what's going on, player? I feel I'm being done wrong. How dare you challenge my morality? So since you coming for my morality, I want to destroy your innocence. Jesus, the Christ, according to the scriptures, was innocent. The people in Psalms 137, they said, happy are ye that throw your kids, your children, the babies, against the rock. I'm coming for your innocence. I'm not innocent, but since you're coming for my morality, I'm coming for your innocence because that makes me feel better. Don't come for my morality, and I won't come for your innocence. In other words, don't tell me what's wrong with me, and I won't tell you why I'm mad at you. This is where we are in the 21st century. We are happy that an individual who's done nothing illegal, who said, we call the truth hate. We are some dumb mother people, and we call the freaking people who tell the freaking truth hate. We some dumb mother people. We call it hate. We call it hate. And we are happy when Jesus the Christ is crucified. The person who's said nothing illegal is crucified. Happy are you that take your kids and throw them against the rocks because we're just that stupid. We're that ignorant. But we can always call it a mental illness. G said it better. Why is crime in our neighborhood so much more respected than a man working 9 to 5? We won't tell on a mother. We won't tell on a joker in our neighborhood who killed somebody. But we so jealous of the joker who working 9 to 5 taking care of his family. I'm with Mr. Hardy. And I'm going to read what he said because I got so much more to say. I got to get off. Woe unto you that call light darkness, because your light embarrasses my darkness, and I can't take it. So now I got to actually make your light dim. Black people, I'm talking to you. Do better. I'm sick of you mother people acting like the freaking victim, and stop acting like you are slow. You're not slow. Stop acting like it. Stop pretending that you need something you don't need. We are no longer in Beat Lab. We're not in Beat Lab. We're not. Stop pretending that you need extra help you don't need. And if I get killed because of tonight's message, I want y'all to feel the same type of way that the people who wanted Jesus killed felt. Don't feel sorry for me. Because I hope that my brothers or my sister come online and cuss all you out. Not lying. Right. As long as you're doing stupidity, you're all good. When you start doing right, talking right, teaching right, now I got a freaking problem with you. Give us Barabbas. Because as long as I got Barabbas, I feel good about myself because at least I'm not Barabbas. I don't do what he do so I can feel good. I don't want someone in my life that lives better than me, that thinks better than me, that's smarter than me, because I want to be the best person in my room. How dare you, Jesus the Christ, challenge me on my views? Ooh, child. Come on, thank you, Lord. Child's 10 o'clock. Okay, we're gonna go. I thank you all for listening. I don't know how popular this video will turn out, um, but thank you all for listening and watching anyway. I hope you all, before I go there, listen, don't forget to watch me and Tish video on Friday. She will have a subject. She will have a subject, and I will deal with her subject on Friday night. But listen, that's all I want to say about that. You all have a good night. Grace, love, and peace.